Morning all. Unfortunately, this assembly will not be related to the upcoming graduation evening, the exciting events scheduled for the end of term, or the plans for you who are leaving us. Much to my disappointment, this gathering will be to address the absence of consideration to others possessed by some older children during our trip to the Broadwood Nature Reserve last week. As a school, bullying remains low key for the majority of time. However, recently that was altered. I would appreciate it if you could cast your minds back to the APS singing night on our residential trip, because that was when the incident took place. Now, as you are all aware, bullying, whether physical, online or verbal, is unacceptable here at Beecher Prep Middle School, and the way I felt when it was brought to my knowledge that a minority of you had broken that essential code of conduct was awful. The shame brought to the school from the actions of a select group of 7th graders could be detrimental. Out in the woods with a valid reason puts the victims in a safe position, but for the 6 older children harassing the 5th graders, their futures are not looking great. Why would you be accepted for a job or chosen for a task if you can't be trusted to behave in a humane way? Why? I will now proceed to tell you about the events that have fueled this assembly. When the outdoor cinema viewing was well underway, 2 boys from 5th grade, whose names I will not mention, unintentionally strayed some distance into the dense woods. Realising where they were, the children turned to head back to the grass and continue the evening activity. However, as they wandered through the forest, a group of 6 older children appeared rather suddenly from the trees. That alone raises no concerns. The actions that followed this encounter were unkind and cruel to people simply trying to fit in a world that doesn't fit in with them. The names the younger victims were called are words which, should they be called similar again, will result in serious consequences. On top of the language used, the 7th graders began physically harming them. Thankfully, neither were too hurt. Removing a device that enables quality of life is selfish and can cause overwhelming anxiety for people. Imagine me flicking a switch and everywhere becomes dark without. Would you like it? Would you? Luckily, the child the comments were aimed at has decided not to press charges. For this, you should be grateful. Although being let off charges does not solve the case, think of the example that you are setting to your school. Think about the repercussions of your deeds. Your deeds are your monuments, remember. To those involved, I believe an apology letter is half written, and I really hope, that you will think again before another extravagant display of bullying. Perhaps our trip didn't go as originally intended, but some lessons learned by the victims and, with any luck, the bullies will remain imprinted on their minds forever. Looking back, we can't change the past, but we can alter the future, and that's the direction we are all heading in. Life isn't always a tarmacked road. It's more like a bumpy dirt track, and I think we all learnt that at Broad. From the 2 5th graders, their friend, the 7th graders, and also myself, I believe our trip changed how we see the world and gave us a new perspective to life, and that is good. We need a change sometimes. Bullying is still wrong, and if it were to happen again, the consequences would be greater. But for now, we're alright. We're a Beecher Prep, and I do not see a similar situation repeating itself in the future. And finally, just remember that when given the choice between being right or being kind, choose kind.